Hey everyone, Tommy Durfler with Lighthouse Wealth Group here. I know tax season deadline is approaching very quickly, of course, and so I really started thinking about this big difference between tax preparation and tax planning. And a lot of people would say, "Hey, that's the same thing." I mean, it sounds like you're basically saying two different things one way. And I want to explain the difference because there is a key difference between tax preparation and tax planning. So when I think of tax preparation, I think of really the time between January 1st up until the tax filing deadline, typically April 15th. I think of that as tax preparation, right? That's when you know that you're going to be getting tax forms and documents from the government on transactions that have already occurred in the past. So a big part of this is just being organized, making sure you understand, hey, what were the transactions that occurred? Make sure I have the tax documents for those, getting organized, handing that over to your CPA and your tax preparer, and then letting them file that with the IRS. And then you settle up, and that way you know, hey, do I either owe more money or am I getting money back from the IRS? And so that has to do mainly with tax preparation. Tax planning, on the other hand, that is really being proactive with transactions. And so that's something you need to be thinking about, not just from January to April, but really January all the way to December. And so for me and my team, we work with a lot of CPAs throughout the year, trying to spot opportunities to mitigate a lot of taxes from the investment side for our clients. And so some of the things we look for throughout the entire year are, looking at tax loss harvesting, looking at things like Roth conversions, looking at tax efficient investment securities and vehicles, and making sure that we can do some really cool strategies with donor advised funds as well. And so those are all proactive approach to be able to say, hey, we know tax time is going to come. Now, what opportunities are there throughout the entire 12 months that we can look and utilize to mitigate those taxes as much as possible? And so that has to do with a very proactive approach. To mitigate as much taxes as you can. And so just realize again, proactive tax planning doesn't just occur during tax season, it occurs all year long. So as we wrap up the tax filing deadline, just want to say thank you and hope it goes well for everybody, and we'll see you next time.